Welcome to Rangers Radio on the Matchday show, the world's one and only unique live phone-in show for Rangers supporters all over the world. Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972. It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Hello, good afternoon and welcome back to Rangers Radio. Dundee United 0, Rangers 1. And an entertaining game at Tannadice. Showing myself upstairs back in the show as Albert. Afternoon, Albert.
Afternoon, bud. How are you?
All right, mate. What do we know? Came out the traps like a greyhound, didn't we?
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, by the way, I've got to give you that Dundee United 10 out of 10 for that pitch. That pitch is immaculate, by the way. That was a superb surface. Not like them, but that was a superb surface.
Aye. So we started really brightly, mate. Just wave after wave of attack. And I'm not being negative. I'm being realistic. I think maybe when you're that dominant with the ball in so many forward areas, we should be looking to at least get a second goal, Albert.
Aye, in normal circumstances, definitely, mate. Bearing in mind, we're still building. And that the day was about digging in. That the day was about getting that result. And they did it. And I'm more than happy because the first, I'm generalising the first half. I know you're going to get through it in detail, but the first half for me was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Some of the stuff was excellent, mate. Good finish for Tom Lawrence. He got a bit of a ricochet and he took full advantage. A good finish, mate.
Oh, class finish, mate. It just shows you a bit of composure, a bit of class. I mean, Dessers and that bit with the blasted it off the keeper. It just takes a wee bit of as Stevie says, guile, a wee bit of guile, a wee bit of subtlety, bang, goal, no bother. It looks that easy, I know, when you see it. It looks that easy. And it really is that easy if you're a football player, isn't it? Instead of getting all excited and blasting it off the keeper. But anyway, it was a good goal. It was a good goal. It's a bit of luck. He got his luck.
We were playing well, particularly down the left-hand side. Cortez showed us enough, yeah. A couple of decisions got wrong, mate, but he looks as if he's got something. Jeffrey, I thought, put some decent balls in. Barron was working hard. Diamandi and Lawrence, but there was a lot of nice touches going on. Dowell wasn't too involved for me, but the ball wasn't. It was more bizarrely going down the left and the right, and we were just peppering them, pinning them back 18-yard box and playing some decent stuff. There was a couple of moves that were excellent. We just didn't get a bit of luck for it to 40 somebody to get the finish. And then a big moment just before half time, mate. Dessers has got to take it early. He's got to learn for his Ross County goal, isn't he? And he just waits, and the goal gets that bit closer. The ball moves away, the angle becomes harder, and he hits half a goal, and the chance is really gone, mate.
That's the difference between top class strikers and just bang average strikers. No, I mean, top class striker hits that way earlier than he hit it. He's just no got a striker's brain, mate. It's not there. He's just wants to that wee extra touch to try and make it super positive and super. I'm not going to miss this. But at this level of football they're playing it, you don't get that time, mate. He's got to learn to hit it. But as I say, it's an instinct. It's a good striker's instinct. Just turn hit it. You heard McFadden saying it. Just turn and hit it. You know what I mean? But he doesn't. He never does. I mean, it's no something unusual for us to see that. He does it all the time.
No. So really good play. The base was Conor Barron. The two centre halves were knocking the ball about. The whole team was moving well. Some decent stuff. Around about half an hour, they changed their shape a bit. And I think they changed for a sort of 4-5-1, mate, to more a traditional 4-4-2 when they pushed two boys up. So the centre halves didn't have as much time. And they came into the game a bit, but then there was a big moment, mate. The tackle on Barron. What's your thoughts?
Could have been Ed Curd, man. It could have been. I know his studs weren't up, but it was the intent, wasn't it? It was the, what do you call it? The force. What is it they say now about your two I can't remember the word in it, but it's been, you've seen
reckless.
People, reckless. You get people sent off before for things like that. But if it was the other way about, I think if Bannon done that to him, I think he'd have been off the park, mate, definitely. But he doesn't. It's crazy refereeing. I don't understand it. I don't understand what's a foul and what's not a foul anyway. I think it's just whatever they really feel like, you know what I mean, or who they're supporting that particular day.
I'll give you my honest. When I seen it, I thought, oh, this could be a red. When I seen it and his foot come along the ground, it was definitely a yellow. And you've seen reds given for them. But what I will say is, Chris Boyd, when it did show you, I think it was the St Johnstone centre half yesterday. Well, he was right. There was a lot more contact in that than there was in that, mate. Yeah.
Aye. I don't understand referees now. In this country, we'll go to the referees to a standstill. I mean, they're a joke of world football now. They really are. And I think that's the higher ups that are giving them too many instructions and they're just letting them referee the game. I mean, I'm not joking when I say, not just in Scotland, I don't understand what's a foul in football anymore now. I just don't get it. I don't understand what they give fouls and you're going, it's never a foul. And then they're ignoring fouls that are blatant fouls. But anyway, it was never cared, so that's the end to that. No, I mean, I don't think either particularly. I mean, what many red cares, yellow cares they dish out? 10 or something?
Something like that. It wasn't a particularly dirty game, if you're being honest, was it?
No, there's no real bad tackles in it. You would call bad tackles, but 10 yellow cards. Come on. Anyway.
So the second half, when we brought Berjami on, put him on the left, took Cortez off. We did say that he wouldn't last the 90. Berjami would come on, looked. He's got a touch. I don't think, like Cherny, I don't think he's going to run away from many players. But we'll see as time goes on. But the big talking point for everybody in the day must have been when we substituted the centre forward and then Mamani came on, mate. Wow, what a breath of fresh air. I'll leave it to you, Albert.
He's miles away from fitness, you can see that. But the wee man gets in there, then he gets torn in. And he has got a striker's instinct. You can see the way he gets in front of defenders. And he's like he's solid, isn't he? He's no big, but he's you can see him, he's got strength. And I'm saying,
similar build to the Buffalo, would that be fair?
Aye. And he's definitely got a bit of skill about him. There's no doubt about that. He's got a bit of skill and he's fearless. I seen him shaping up to one of the guys. I was like, oh, no, don't do that, South Americans. Carry on, come on. But he looked a player, didn't he? He did. Never done anything brilliant, but he was involved. You can't say he wasn't involved. He was involved. Right. And I think it caused the two centre-halves more trouble than Big Dessers did.
Could just be gone with the ball, mate, and pulling it down and just moving it. Yeah.
Yep. Simple, innit? Simple game.
Yeah, I think he might be a big talking point for the support today, mate. Yeah. I think
we need to get him up fit. We need to get him right up and fit as he can be. You know what I mean? It's because he doesn't look completely fit, but he looks a player to me.
Well, we've got another week, mate, and then a game against Dundee, and then let's see if he grows. And also, we need competition in there. Yeah, if Dessers isn't doing it, no, obviously his goal scoring record this season's fine. But if he's not doing it, well, you've got to be substituted, or you've got to come off, or you've got to be dropped. It goes for all players, mate. Yeah,
absolutely, mate. He's and Dessers needs competition. I know he wasn't happy coming off. Good, I'm happy. I'm not happy getting off. That's what it should be. But to stay on, you need to do more. I know you've got competition, so somebody will take your position if you don't do it, and that's what we're after. I thought the team dug in well, mate, today.
I would just like to score on our goal, mate, and I think if we'd have got a second goal, we could have gone and got a couple more, if I'm honest, because the game changes, you know. But I was pretty comfortable with the piece. Yeah.
Definitely, mate. I just like to mention Barron. What a game he had! Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. He's everywhere, mate. He's brilliant at putting fires out. He sees the danger and he moves right in there.
Team player.
Definitely, mate. Definitely, superb wee player.
All right, we better get these phone lines open, yeah.
Aye. Let's hear what the troops have got to say.
What's your thoughts? Let's hear from you.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972? It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
I like Jeff there, but I will say I think his yellow card was maybe justified the day when I seen the replay of it.
I didn't think he touched the guy. I think his foot was up a bit, but I didn't think he touched him. The guy's rolling about holding his face. Where have we seen this before this season? But that's modern football. If you put your foot up there, you're going to get booked. And I thought Bayrami showed a bit of naivety when the guy came across him late on in the game. If he goes down, that guy's booked for that. You know what I mean? But he didn't. He stayed on his feet. You're saying, oh, if it was the other way about with any other team, any other player, they're rolling about if they've been poleaxed. But he didn't. He stood on his feet. Don't like that.
I thought, right, I'm going to put you in the spot, mate. Man of the match.
Oh, thank God there was a few to pick for now. It's nice to have a few to pick for. But I'm going to get wee Barron. I just thought he was a great game. There's a few, mate. You could have picked a few, but I'm going to pick wee Barron. I'm
going to get because he's big moment, mate. And I've not been his greatest fan this season, even though he's been involved in a lot of goals. I'm going to get to Tom Lawrence, so I thought it was a decent game, but I still think the big talking point about the Manny, mate.
Aye. It was a good read cameo he did, wasn't it? Lawrence deserves it as well, mate. He played well today. I said earlier on, he's just a wee bit slow in the ball at times to me, but he had a good game today. The first half...
There was one in the first half he should have passed it Cortez.
Quicker, just a wee bit quicker, mate. It's only... You're only talking split seconds. You're not talking about 30 seconds. I
think he did end up passing to him, but he made it was harder. And then Cortez had the shot.
He made it wider.
Great shot, man.
He took him wider, and that was the problem. But they looked well. I mean, not go overboard, but they had to dig in today because a lot of pressure on them today. And they stood up. If we got locked to still go, of course we have, mate. But at least we got the victory because a lot of people were thinking we weren't going to get that victory. So we did. Davey was right, and old Davey was right, and so was Bridgeman. 1-0 for the score. That would have done.
Aye. Well, it was a Bridgeman, and we got the result. It was all about the result. And we got a decent performance. And we've seen the team evolve, mate. You think about it right at the end. You had Jeff doing the part, proper on the part, Ignomani, Barjami. Yeah.
Aye.
You know,
but we're on there. I felt sorry. I felt sorry for the big Dutch boy. Is it Nanny you call him? He's a strip to go in. They never go in. I'm saying myself, we're taking time. I've had a couple of minutes to go 1-0 up. I'm saying that's a bold move. That one. That's really bold. That one. But it never transpired. Oh, Tavid, not a bad game as well. Two brilliant boys in that first half, man. Absolutely brilliant.
Aye, and then there was the one with Dessers went down. I think Big Gately would have been putting that in the net and letting anybody run about him.
He's too flim flam now. Big Dessers. He's trying to win fouls, but you're saying you're not even good at it, mate. Some of them might be fouls. I'm not saying they're no fouls, but come on, you're supposed to be a big, strong, powerful centre forward. They should be bouncing off you, these guys. But anyway, he had his chance again and didn't take it. So, hey ho, we won the game, but it didn't matter this time.
Aye. And obviously, with somebody come in there, a new player that we've not seen much of, with the cameo at Park Keaton. What do you think? You got about half an hour there, that young in your army?
Aye, about 25 minutes, half an hour.
Aye, so he's building up slowly and looks as if he's got something. No, we're not getting carried away, Albert, but he looks as if he's got something there.
Well, I think what happened today with some of these players, we've seen him for the first time. I know he cameo in the other game, but this is the first, and then you've seen Benjami the first game as well. And these players, you can see they've got something. Cortez, I mean, okay, I hope that's what Nath walked off at half time and taken off for precautions, and it wasn't injured. I don't think he was injured. He had a half decent game. So you see the team has got decent players. We just need to pull together now. And I think the day was a good example of them starting to pull together, starting to get to dig in and find a way to win, and they found a way to win today. And by the way, I didn't think Dundee United, for all the huff and puff, bothered us that much. I think they really bothered. I wasn't that nervous, to be honest with you, especially in the last 10, 15 minutes. And you're sitting going, oh, here we go, it's going to be a bombardment here. I thought we handled it well. I really did. We could still do better. But
in 90 minutes, mate, one of Dessers wins a header at the back post, decent bit of defending there. They had a deflected shot that went for a corner, and then the header with the boy rose and put it wide, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. We had opportunities to score more goals, mate, and that was my frustration, mate, that we were making it harder for us than we needed to be, yeah.
Okay, I mean, in normal circumstances, you're taking 2, 3, maybe even 4 after them. As Carol said, 4. He could have scored 4 a day, no bother. And one of the things I've got to say is, I don't think he's brilliant with his feet, Big Butland. I don't. I think he's hopeless with his feet. I don't like him on the ball, but he plucked the ball out the sky 2 or 3, maybe even 4 times a day. And I'm saying to myself, more of these saves. I don't care if you pull off wonder saves. I'm not bothering about wonder saves. I'm bothering about the bread and butter stuff. Just do the bread and butter stuff, and he done that today, mate. He just plucked the ball out of the air, and you're saying that's the save you should be making. And didn't he make a fuss about it? No, I mean, I'm saying that's more like it. But he also punched one right square, out, right through whatever area as well. You're saying, oh, here, we you doing that one? But you got away with it. So that's all it matters. The ball didn't get in the net. That's all it matters. So I'm giving a wee half shout out, not a full shout out, yeah, for he's just did the bread and butter stuff correctly this time.
Aye, the positives, the centre halves in the first half, particularly the first half an hour, were moving the ball quick. When they pushed an extra player up, mate, there was times when it was a bit. Times it was nervous. I'll use that word, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. I see you're saying, but overall, mate. Overall, I'm happy. You happy? I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy we get that result, by the way, because it proved a point.
I'm happy. I'm happy with the performance, particularly the first half an hour. There was a couple of moves in the second half I thought were delightful football, and I'm happy. The big happiness for me is the young boy Jeffrey grown into the shirt. Young Baron slowly showing us what he's got and consistently. And then we've got somebody who's come on and showed us that he's got something different in the centre forward position. Ignorami, and that's a big thing, mate.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I'm not going to give full marks to Clement. I mean, I thought in the second half we lost control of the game slightly, without getting in trouble, but we lost control of the game, and he done nothing to rectify it. Later on he did, but he didn't do it at the time. I'm saying we had full control of this game, totally controlled that first half, and now we've lost it. All because that Goodwin done a couple of tactical changes, but we don't seem to want to say, oh, we need to do something to keep control of the game and counteract his tactics. We don't do that. We just keep playing the same way. The day we got away with it, I mean, let's be honest, we got away with it. We deserved to win. There was no doubt about that. But in other days, you're not going to get away with it unless you do something. And he needs to learn that. So I'm giving him a 6 or 7 out of 10.
I think what happened, as I said, after about half an hour when he made the substitution, he changed to a 4-4-2. Yeah, and they didn't do a lot the first half, but the second half they got involved in the game without causing us too much problems, but they had the ball more in the final third. And obviously we broke away a few times and we had opportunities to make their goalie work. Lawrence was unlucky. It was a decent save. Maybe he should have hit it a bit harder. In hindsight, that was another good ball. I think that was Ignorami again, mate.
It was
for a minute.
It was, mate. Aye. Wee bit too far, but Lawrence got to it. And I don't know if he could have hit it hard. I think he was stretching slightly. So, but don't worry, it was a good save with their keeper. I mean, he got a good horn on that. So it was placed in the corner. It was going in the corner.
It was a save, mate. It wasn't a miss. Yeah.
Aye, you've got to give their keeper credit for
that. Aye. Fair's fair, mate. You know, but that was a big moment in the second half with other opportunities to make chances. I mean, I think it was Diamande, who I didn't think had the greatest of games after the first 20 minutes, mate. Yeah, Diamande. He worked hard enough and he gets about, but he still looks raw, doesn't he?
Oh, aye. He's still got that fault in his game. He drifts out the game. He gets lost in the game. He plays well for, I'd say, wee bursts. I was going to say 20 minutes there, but he does it in wee bursts. And when he's good, he's very good. Absolutely brilliant. But he drifts out the game too much for me. Especially in there. You can't do that in midfield. You've got to be involved all the time. Other positions you might be able to drift out or take a wee rest or whatever it is. But his position he's playing is too important. He needs to be on it. And he is a good player. I'm not saying he's a bad player or anything like that. I like him. But he needs to learn. He definitely needs to learn, mate. You on, mate?
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972? It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Fox says my bacon is Oxford's a bridge man. Yeah, he is relatively young, but he's still on his trade. But he's played a lot of games for us now. You know, he's starting to rack up the games. So you're looking for a bit more experience for him. You know, he's got a decent touch. Cortez showed he had a decent touch. Raw as well, young. Maybe know somebody again that's going to... he's not going to go in for 50-50s, but he showed that he's got something, and I think he's going to like a shot, Albert.
He's always... he's not happy when he doesn't get the ball at the right time. So because he likes a shot. He likes a... he was angry with a lot of he's sort of... No happy, I'm not going to say angry, no happy that Lawrence didn't give him that earlier. He got his shot away, but it was a sort of tame one to the front post. I think if he gets it earlier, that's ending up the top corner at the 4 post. And he's got the ability to do that, mate. He's no doubt about that. He's got the...
With him and Jeff, they've been there, and with Jeff going outside and him coming inside, you've got the shot and the cross, you've got it makes it difficult for defences if you get the partnership right, yeah. Colbert. Well, come and join us, 0141 356 1972. Hope you've not fell off your perch, Colbert.
Aye, appears to be, mate. He appears to disappear there.
All right. How you felt? Did you enjoy that, mate?
Mate, yeah. I thought that was the opening 25 to 30 minutes was the best football we have played in 10 years, I think. The one touch and the movement was terrific. For once, they done what I thought I was hoping they would do was we're back too pushed up and made us more compact. And we created chances all over the place. It was a delight to watch some of it. Some people are having a go at Dessers. I thought he was terrific in the first 25 minutes and picking the ball up, sliding the ball left and right, held the ball well, and I thought he played well.
As a whole team played well. As a whole team. I think the criticism will come for a couple of misplaced passes in the second half, simple passes. You know, but listen, you're right, the first half, and there was some excellent moves in the second half as well, Fox, yeah?
Aye, there was times in the game I thought we were very, very good. I think that the problem in the second half was we didn't stay that compact shape. We began to get stretched, and that's where the gaps opened up in our system, mate. And I think that's just down to inexperience as a team. And that's the main reason for me that the gaps open up. Honest to God, overall, I can see the shape taking place that people say isn't missing. And I think we're just going to get stronger and stronger as the season goes on.
Ignorami, mate.
Oh, mate, I said last week when you asked me about what my team would be going forward, I said this boy is going to be a revelation for us. I think he'll score loads of goals for us. I don't need to try and get all better in. I don't know if I managed him there. And I think he's going to be a delight. He'll be a firm fan's favourite for the rest of the season and going forward, mate.
All right, I thought we were having a snuff movie there, Albert. You back with us?
I'm back, mate. I don't know what happened there at all. I fell off the end of the world for some odd reason.
Aye, that's all right. You're back now. You're back. Carry on, Fox, then we'll get Albert's thoughts.
Say that again?
Well, Fox has been back into his into the controls.
No, I'm still here. I'm still here.
Carry
I don't know if it's Ignomani or Ignoman, but what a terrific young talent. He's strong in the air, strong in the ground. He's good with both feet. His anticipation's terrific. I just want to see his first strike and goal, mate, because this, as I say, this boy's going to be a revelation for us.
But if you compare him, is he like a fast buffalo? Does that make sense, mate?
Way better player than Alfredo Morelos, mate. I'd say that now. I said that before. I've said that before he even got his first debut for 10 minutes or something that he got. But I'd watched him in video clips and seen his strength and his pace. Let's just hope he goes on to be a legend for us, mate.
Bold words with Mr. Fox there, Albert.
It's right, but the boy looks like he's got something, doesn't he? He definitely looks like he's a talent. There's no doubt about that. Let's hope he settles right into it, and let's hope we get him up to speed, because he's got everything. You can see the wee bits he just showed you. You just know when you see a player, then you just know that boy's a player. There's no doubt about that. And he's brave as well. And he looks full of enthusiasm, wants to get on it and get into it. I like that. I definitely like that.
What I liked was his link-up play, and how direct he was, Albert.
He's only one thought in season. Go forward, try to get a shot and goal, try to set a chance up, try to get a shot and goal.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're all shouting about. We want, isn't it? That's exactly what we want. But in the first half, I thought Rangers opened them up. I don't know if he would have won the first half. Do you think he would have scored more goals with him on the park or no on the park? I think he would have scored more goals with him on the park. I think Dessler needs to watch his feet in the low gas now. He's definitely got a challenger for that position.
It's a bold statement, that one, mate. You better explain that for the younger listeners.
Let him Google it.
Oh dear. Not heard that for a long time.
All ones are the best.
What I will say is, if we're being honest, and Fox's point about Dessers being involved in the first half an hour is fair. But what I will say, when Dessers is playing as a defender, you're not worried about the Boggirura tap and him running away for you. All of a sudden, you've got somebody where the threat of both in it can come short and turn or can spin and go behind. Yeah?
Aye. He's. I don't know how quick Igamandy is. I don't know if he's lightning fast, but he's definitely skillful and he's definitely powerful. And he is good, as Fox said, he is good in the air. He gets up there, doesn't he? And he's strong. I've seen the one or two of them try to muscle him out after the ball and out of the tap here. I'm not saying offside it, and he muscled him out the way. No bother. He held on to the ball, no bother. So it's exciting to watch him. It's exciting to watch him, and it's exciting to watch Cortez and Jeffy on that left wing. I mean, it's going to be fun watching them on season. I'm telling you, this is going to get really exciting.
So I think they two players together, their combined ages are the same as Stephen Davis's.
And the boy Jeffy played a good defensive game today and all. I thought he'd done no bad defence. I didn't think he was a good defender at all. I thought No, defending's no his game, but he showed me signs of the day he's learning.
Aye. Listen, they're all young and obviously hopefully pace, and we'll see where it takes us. Not getting carried away, critiquing what we saw today all better.
That's it. And we get a good result. And you've got to enjoy good results, haven't you? And that's one of the few away results in a difficult game that Clemont's got. So as that Crocker said today, I know sometimes seasons start with a 1-0 victory away, a half-fought 1-0 victory away from home, and it's true, isn't it? It's true. You've got to start somewhere, mate. One game at a time. We've got 3 points, and that's it.
Yeah. Right, come and join us. Give your thoughts. 0141 356 1972. Who was your man in the match? We went for different players. Albert, you went for Barron, which I wouldn't argue with, and I went for Lawrence because he had the big moment in the game, mate. Yeah. Aye. So other people might say it different, but I do think the talking point will be the young centre forward, Albert.
Aye, definitely. He stole the show, didn't he? He absolutely stole the show. He's a crack, mate. I'm looking forward to it. You know what I mean? But let's see. Who's the next game?
Dundee, 5:30 Saturday evening, Ibrox Stadium.
Aye, that's riveting, isn't it? But aye, so another hard game. So I need to go in with that. Oh, it's a cup game, isn't it? Aye, it's a cup game.
Have you ever thought a Saturday, is that the latest kick-off ever on a Saturday? There's a question for everybody, is it? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It just shows you what they think of the supporters, doesn't it?
Customers don't count, mate. Supporters are customers, whatever you want to call us. We don't count. We just don't count. We have to be the diarrhea done from a great height. That's what we're here today. Just give your money, sit down, shut up, and get home when it's done. That's basically Scottish football in a nutshell. Don't get a drink, can't get a fag.
I think the revenue for that competition for the TV deal will be that small. I don't know if it's worth it, mate, for the crowds that teams lose with these unusual kick-offs. By the way, D-United, give away fans, the range section's full, and there's a decent atmosphere at a game. Unusual, that,
Aye, there you go. I'll never catch you on it, but no, it's unusual. It's a novelty, isn't it? It's. I thought the Rangers supporters were brilliant today. Absolutely brilliant. We see the complaints about the flares, but pyrotechnics in it. No.
It's going a night out with you and Fox, isn't it? Everybody else complains about your flares.
Oh, you only see it, the flares for us when it's around. I mean, where are they? They're in there somewhere. Nobody can find them. Stay off the flares, mate. Get them going. I see they get their tiffle, they get knocked back. I heard them saying that.
Aye.
I'm talking with John Bennett as well about Clemont's comments on him. The doctors had told him that it's time to relax and get away from that. It must be stressful. So there you are, another wee insight.
Listen, I'm not going to even ask, and obviously somebody might know on the show, but I don't think it's anybody's business, people's health. Yeah?
No.
Yeah, not to be discussed. It goes with our best wishes. Yeah, there was errors made too, hasn't he? It'll work. You know what I mean, Albert?
It's sad, isn't it? It's a shame. But anyway, we'll look at the state of the club in a couple of weeks' time. We're
AGM will be coming up thick and fast, mate. AGM will be coming up thick and fast. Look, come and join us as we move into the last 15 minutes of the show. Give your thoughts. We're not trying to get carried away, but we're trying to be fair, Albert.
Okay, you only can critique what you see in front of you, and I'm overall pleased. I think most Rangers fans will be pleased. It's about the victory, isn't it? And we go to victory under difficult circumstances, let's say.
Baby steps, mate. Baby steps, yeah.
Yep. I would eat an elephant one spoonful at a time, mate. That's how you eat an elephant.
Aye. And you've got the age of the team is fallen dramatically, isn't it? When you bring a man for Tessers and Cortez on there, yeah.
Hmm. Need to say the big.
Yeah.
Aye. I mean, well, they're on the early 20s, isn't they?
Aye.
We Barn had Diamandi. Raskins, he's only 24 or something.
He's young, mate. He's young.
Yes,
big
he's
season
only
for him.
21.
Big season for Raskin, I think, mate. Big season for Raskin. He's going to get in the team and cement a place and stay there, mate. Eh?
Absolutely. He's going to be a big part of the team, or he's off. He's off at Plumpton, as I say. And he's got the capability of doing it. He's just not done it. So it's all about fitness, I know, isn't it? It's really all about fitness. The whole team's like this. It's all about fitness, keeping them fit. You can't keep a player fit. He's either fit or he's no fit. You don't intentionally keep a player fit, I would imagine. So it's just luck, innit? It's just bad luck with Diamandi, Dinello, players like that, Cortez. It's just luck, bad luck. So let's hope we'll get a wee bit of luck in the injury front for a change, and let's keep most of our players fit. Let's see what we can do with our team now, if we get that. Because I'm quite confident they'll grow now. They'll start to grow. There's still going to be bumps in the road. Don't think there's no. But you can see you've got some decent players now, mate. They really are decent players.
Aye. The touch, pass, move. Yeah, you can see. Seen a wee bit of that today that we maybe not saw away from home, but we've got to score more goals all when we're in tap. That second goal takes not a half yard, but it makes it more difficult for them. Then they've got to maybe open up and you get more opportunities, This is what you've got to do when you're really in tap like we were.
Aye, put it to bed, mate. I'd basically put it to bed. And you can't say we didn't have the chances. We had the chances to do it. So you've got to start taking them. We've been saying this for season after season, mate. There's nothing new about this. And we seem to not be able to take our chance. What with Diamandi coming in, he'll start taking chances. Cortez will start taking chances. So I'm looking forward to that. But you're right, we need to put them away. Honestly, it's so frustrating, and it really is. You're playing good football, you're tap with your team, and you just can't put them away.
Aye, because then they have to, if you get that second goal, as I said, mate, they've got to maybe change the mechanics in as much. They open up, and you'd like to think you get more opportunities, aye. But listen, that's a perfect game of football. It doesn't always happen like that, and obviously when you get to 75, 80 minutes today, you're thinking, well, we should have put this game to bed, and then one mistake, but it never happened, mate. We ended up with a clean sheet, so you've got to say, ticking the box,
Yep, absolutely. Tick in the box, move on. Next, please. That's why I'm looking at it, mate. One game at a time. It's the old cliche, and you can't do it any other way, mate. It's the only way you can do it. And we're getting at this stage of the season so far, we're getting a week with the players now instead of 2 days and just rest, repeat. You know what I mean? So we're actually getting time to work with the players now. So that should bear fruits as well.
But we don't play on a Thursday till next week, and then we've got Dundee, and then we're away.
Starts.
Then it gets interesting, shall we say? And then we'll get Hibs at Ibrox on the Sunday, aren't we?
Aye. I'm going to go to that game. I'll definitely go to that game.
I mean, we'll get Dundee United 5:30. Then we're away to Malmo, 5:45 on Thursday, and then 12 o'clock at Ibrox against Hibs, 2 weeks' time. So, yeah, we'll get a week to work, and then we'll get the cup tie, and then we'll get 2 games, and then the fitness kicks in, mate, yeah?
Aye.
And then it's Leon after Hibs, and then St Johnstone, which is 8 o'clock on a Sunday night, mate.
It's nuts. They're just going to get us to play midnight one week, and they're just going to start getting us midnight kick-offs.
8 o'clock Sunday night. Yeah.
I know, if you're not just out your bed, you're going to your bed. No, I mean, that's 12 o'clock in the day and 8 o'clock at night, you know what I mean? You're not supposed to sleep as a Rangers supporter. But we'll need to do it. There's nothing else we can do. Nobody listens to us, nobody cares. They're all selfies. They don't have to do it, so that's what they us. That'll do them, I should say. Supporters, consideration, 0. Decent, don't bother.
Oh, couldn't agree more. Organisation. Great Scottish fun run on a Sunday. So make sure the fixtures don't clash with any Glasgow teams playing at home on the Sunday. Not that difficult. Champions League team play on the Saturday, so make sure the Europa League team, as it's panned out, is playing on away from home. No difficult all there, is it?
Well, it is if you're trying to pander for one team. There's 11 teams getting in the way of what the one team wants.
I see your point there. Yes. Yes. Maybe some people want to look at that on Twitter, yesterday's incident, but that's another story. Right, Albert. We'll maybe wrap it up. You got your message that I sent you, didn't you?
What message?
The video.
Aye, I got that. Aye, okay, aye. Stonewaller, mate. Stonewaller.
Right, last word for your good self, mate.
Enjoyed the day. Great performance for the team, especially the first half. Brilliant result. Now you're starting to operate properly. Still improve, of course we have, but we're getting there. Slow but sure we'll get there.
Baby steps, mate. Baby steps. Decent performance, some decent individual performances. We won the game. Clean sheet. Could have scored more goals. Should have scored more goals. Some positives. Very few negatives. So let's. We'll move on. Last word for your good self, Albert.
I just say that. I enjoyed it today. Mate. That's all I've got to say. I enjoyed it today, and it was a brilliant victory.
Yeah, mate. Listen, this has been Rangers Radio. Thanks to Fox and Albert for joining us. Thanks to Old School Boy for doing the technicals in the background. This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back tomorrow night between 8 and 10, talking about all things Rangers. Take it away, Fox. Say bye.